Get ready to speak in English with me. Practice your speaking skills so that you can express yourself better in English. Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com, and in today's lesson, you are going to practice speaking out loud. I'm going to be asking you questions about your daily routine, starting in the morning, then the afternoon, then the evening, and I'm going to be asking you the questions so that you can practice speaking out loud. I'm going to pause after my questions and I'll be listening to you. No matter where you live around the world, I have magical teacher ears. I will be able to hear you. So make sure that you're speaking out loud. Then I will give you my sample answer just as a sample. And like always, I have created a free PDF worksheet with all of today's 60 daily routine questions and answers with a little blank so that you can fill in your personal answer. And I have included a bonus in this PDF. In the PDF, there is a link where you can download the audio version of every single question. So what you will do is download that audio and you can listen to it and speak out loud after my questions wherever you are. If you're doing the dishes, you can listen to my question, speak out loud while you're washing the dishes. If you're driving, you can listen to my questions and speak out loud as well. So make sure you download this PDF worksheet. It has this special bonus included, and all you need to do is click on the link in the description, enter your name and email address, and voila, just like that, the PDF worksheet with the special audio download bonus is included in your email inbox. I can't wait to share this with you. It is my gift to you. Are you ready to get started with our first section of daily routine questions and answers? I want to remind you, make sure you speak out loud during the pause. If you need to pause this video for longer so that you can answer longer, or you need to think about your answer longer, it's okay. That's the great thing about learning English on YouTube. You can simply pause this video, pause me, and think about your answer for longer. Let's get started with our first 20 questions about your daily routine in the morning. What time do you usually wake up? This is the pause. It's your turn to answer. Go ahead. I usually wake up around 7 a.m. during the week. Do you set an alarm or wake up naturally? Most days I set an alarm, but sometimes I wake up before it rings. Are you a morning person? Not really. I usually feel sleepy for the first hour of the day. What's the first thing you do after waking up? I normally stretch, drink some water, and then get dressed. Do you make your bed in the morning? Yes, I try to make my bed every morning before starting the day. Do you shower in the morning or at night? I usually take a quick shower in the morning to wake up. What do you eat for breakfast? I often eat something simple like eggs with toast or oatmeal. Do you drink coffee or tea or something else to help you wake up in the morning? I usually have a cup of tea to help me wake up. Do you eat breakfast alone or with your family? It depends on the day. Sometimes I eat alone and sometimes I eat with my family. How long does your morning routine take? It usually takes my whole family about an hour to get ready in the morning. What do you wear to work or school? I try to wear something comfortable but presentable. Do you check the news or social media in the morning? Sometimes I scroll through my messages after eating breakfast. What helps you wake up in the morning? Washing my face and drinking tea usually help me feel more awake. Do you usually feel rushed in the morning? I often feel rushed, but that's because I have 3 young kids. What's your favorite part of your morning routine? I love giving my kids a big good morning hug right when they wake up. What do you do if you oversleep? If I oversleep, I rush through my routine and usually skip a few steps. How do you get to work or school? I usually drive, but I wish that I lived close enough to walk or take the bus. What time do you usually leave the house? I normally leave around 8 or 8:30 in the morning. Do you listen to music or a podcast in the morning? Yes, I often listen to something when I'm getting ready or on my commute. Do you ever skip breakfast? Sometimes I skip breakfast if I'm in a hurry or just not hungry. The next 20 questions are about your afternoon routine or what you do during the day. Where do you work or study? I work in an office in the city, or I study at a local university. What kind of job or classes do you have? I have a full-time job, or I take classes in the afternoon. How long have you worked or studied there? I've been there for about 2 years now. What do you like about your job or school? I like the people I work with and the variety of tasks that I do. What's something challenging about your work or studies? It can be stressful when there are tight deadlines or exams. What time do you start working or studying? I usually start around 9 a.m. and finish in the afternoon. Do you work or study from home or go somewhere else? I mostly work from home, or I go to school in person. What's your dream job? I'd love to work in a job that lets me travel and help other people. Do you work or study full-time or part-time? Right now, I'm working full-time Monday through Friday. What do you usually eat for lunch? I usually eat a quick lunch like a salad, sandwich, or leftovers. Do you eat lunch at your desk, in a cafeteria, or at home? It depends. I often eat at my desk or in a small break room. Do you take a break in the afternoon? Yes, I usually take a short break to stretch or just walk around. What helps you stay focused during the day? For me, making a to-do list and taking small breaks helps me to stay focused. Do you enjoy working alone or in a team? I like both, but I'd rather work in a team for big projects. What's the least favorite part of your day? Mid-afternoon is tough. I usually feel tired around 3 p.m. Do you ever take naps during the day? Not often. Sometimes I take a short nap if I'm really tired, though. What time do you usually finish work or school? I usually finish around 4:30 or 5 o'clock. What do you do right after work or school? I like to relax for a few minutes and have a snack. Do you have a long commute? Not really. It only takes about 15 minutes to get home. Tell me the truth. Do you feel tired at the end of the day? Yes, most days I feel tired and ready to rest when I get home. The next 20 questions are about your evening routine. So I want you to practice continuing to speak. Try to give your best answers. And as always, you can pause the video if you need more time to answer. What do you do after work or school? I usually relax, go for a walk, or just catch up on housework. Do you cook dinner every evening? Yeah, most evenings I cook something simple at home or my husband does. What time do you usually eat dinner? My family usually eats between 5 and 5:30 p.m. I know this seems early to a lot of cultures, but around 5 or 5:30 my kids start asking for snacks and food, so we should just eat dinner then, right? This is a really cultural thing, so I want to know in the comments, when do you usually eat dinner? Is it much later? Is it a little bit later, or is it the same time as my family? Let me know in the comments and we can learn about each other's cultures. How fun. Who do you eat dinner with? I eat dinner with my family, but sometimes we have friends over for dinner too. What's your favorite meal to make? I love making different types of soup. It's easy and delicious. Tell me the truth. Do you clean up right after dinner? Nope. My husband Dan washes the dishes later in the evening. What do you do to relax in the evening? I like reading, watching a show sometimes, or just sitting outside and looking at the stars. Do you ever exercise in the evening? Sometimes I go for a walk, but I'd rather go to the gym earlier in the day when I have more energy. Do you use your phone a lot at night? I try not to, but I usually end up checking on my work or personal messages. What time do you start getting ready for bed? Even though I try to start earlier, I usually start getting ready for bed around 10 or sometimes 11 p.m. Do you have a bedtime routine? Yes, I do. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and read a few pages of a book. Do you like to read or watch something before bed? Sometimes I read a few pages of a book, especially if it's not a page turner. Otherwise, I'll be up all night finishing the book. Do you sleep well most nights? Most nights, yes, but sometimes I have trouble falling asleep. There's too much going on in my head. Do you go to bed at the same time every night? I wish I went to bed earlier, but I consistently go to bed between 11 p.m. and midnight every night. How many hours of sleep do you usually get? I usually get around 7 hours of sleep per night. What helps you to fall asleep? Having a quiet, dark room and reading a book usually helps me to fall asleep. What time do you go to sleep? I usually fall asleep around 11 p.m. or even midnight. Do you ever stay up too late, like me? Yes, I often stay up too late because it's the only quiet time in my day. What do you do if you can't sleep? For me, I try to take deep breaths or just read until I feel tired. Do you feel well rested in the morning? Some mornings, yes, but other mornings I feel like I just need more sleep. Well, congratulations. You just answered 60 conversation questions about your daily routine. I hope you took my advice and you tried to speak out loud during today's lesson. Don't forget that you can download the free PDF worksheet with all of these questions. There's a blank for you to add your own answer, see my sample answer, and there is a link to the bonus audio. The audio is a great way for you to practice speaking out loud. You can download the audio of almost this entire lesson, all of the questions, pauses, and sample answers so that you can speak out loud wherever you are. If you're washing the dishes, walking the dog, on the subway, maybe not on the subway, that might be a little weird, or in your car. That way you can practice speaking at any time and really improve your skills. This shadowing, repeating method is the #1 most proven method for improving your pronunciation, your speaking, your vocabulary. When you are speaking out loud, you are getting great practice with your confidence and speaking skills. So don't wait, click on the link in the description, enter your name and email address, and voila, just like that, the free PDF worksheet and bonus audio speaking practice will be in your email inbox. I can't wait to share this special bonus with you. It is my gift for you, my lovely students. So thank you so much for learning English with me, and I'll see you again next Friday for a new lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye! But wait, do you want more? I recommend watching this video next, where you will practice speaking with me about exercise, including what to say when you wish you exercised more. How can you express this in English? Well, don't wait. Watch that video to find out, and I'll see you there.